What's up, guys? It's Doc. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin hitting a brand new all-time high. We just wicked and hit $106,000. The bull market is really taking it off. If you're new here, feel free to like my video, subscribe. This is actually like one of my first crypto videos I've ever done. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Now let's just get right into it. As we can see here, right here, we're on the daily chart. Bitcoin just wicked and hit $106,000, which is pretty wild to think like not long ago we were in the 60s, right? I still remember 4th of July weekend, we hit, I think it went down to like 49,000 and everyone was freaking out. And since then, just a couple months, we've already doubled that. So things are really starting to pick up. And I just want to talk about the bullish setup from a macro perspective, the things that Bitcoin has going for it right now. So we can see just up into the right here, right? Things have really taken off. And I'm going to go ahead and put my cursor. This is November 4th. This is when President-elect Trump won the election here in the US. And as you can see from here, it has literally just been up and to the right, which has been great for markets, right? And that was in November. Well, what do we have coming up that could be a bullish catalyst? Well, President-elect, he's getting inaugurated, Donald Trump, on January 20th. January 20th. So the day that I'm recording this, it's December 15th. We're 35 days away. I really think this is going to be a bullish catalyst for all risk assets, right? Not just Bitcoin. I think the SPY is going to do really well from this. I also think Tesla is going to do really well on this because of Elon Musk's involvement and participation along kind of the whole election trail, right? He's been really going ham for Donald. So this is our first bullish catalyst that we have for crypto and risk assets, the inauguration in about a month. The second bullish thing that I think that we have going for Bitcoin is the FOMC meeting this Wednesday. So, right, it's Sunday night that I'm recording this. It's about 8 p.m. On Wednesday morning, there's going to be the FOMC meeting, and there is over a 93% chance that we get a 0.25% rate cut. That's really big, right? Because when interest rates decrease, risk on assets typically flourish in these environments, right? So, right, it makes it easier for businesses and companies to lend money and just makes them be able to move around a little bit better, right? So this is good for businesses. As you can see here, right, this is based off like a range. This 450 to 475. All that really means is the current Fed interest rate is 4.5 to 4 3/4 of a percentage point. So on the 18th, which is this Wednesday, there's a 93% chance that we get a 0.25%. I really think we are actually going to get this rate cut. A couple months ago in one of their FOMC meetings, they straight up said we're getting 3 rate cuts in 2024. And that's after they did that that half of a percentage. So this is really big. Now, if the flip side were to happen, if this, 6.5% chance were to happen where we didn't cut interest rates, that would be pretty bad for the markets. And I suspect there's going to be a lot of volatility either way. But if we did not cut interest rates this Wednesday, the markets could take kind of a temporary fall. I don't suspect that happening. Right. Common things are common. Let's go with the trend here. I think this is our second bullish catalyst for Bitcoin, the end of Q4 going in to Q1. The other big thing, the third catalyst that I think is going to be really good for Bitcoin and risk assets, mostly Bitcoin, is we're kind of right on track for where we should be, right? So this is Benjamin Cohen's Into the Cryptoverse website. I'm part of his premium Telegram group, and he's kind of been posting saying like, hey guys, we are right on track from where we should be. So these are the last 2 cycles. As you can see in yellow, this is actually last cycle going into 2021. And then the pink one here is the 2017 cycle, right? So green is our current one. You can see we're kind of just tracking, and it's actually kind of eerie how similar these cycles play out. So if this cycle, which is cycle 4, if this were to play out just like the others, I mean, it's pretty obvious to see we're just going to keep following up and to the right here. So that would also be really, really, really good for Bitcoin, just because I think the big thing is people need to know sentiment, right? People like predictability. My daytime job, I'm a psychiatrist, and humans, we are emotional creatures, right? And I think the market is reassured when we're following this predictable pattern. So I think this is the third big catalyst that I'm really excited about, right? Bitcoin, it's hitting all new time highs. We're kind of just starting to go back up to that wick again. This is a really, really beautiful chart on the daily. If you go ahead and take a look at the weekly, I mean, wild, just literally up into the right. So the Fed interest rate, the FOMC meeting this Wednesday, that's really good. And then the other thing is, like, we're right on track. So everyone just needs to take a deep breath, right? You can even see in here, there's pullbacks along the way. But right, and that's just so wild. Both of these line up, right? And then it's just up and to the right. So really, really exciting. The last thing that I want to lead with today, and then I'm going to get out of here. This is McRib on Solana. This is a meme project that I'm actually part of, and we're doing something really, really unique here. Right, McRib, it's kind of an exclusive meme. McDonald's doesn't always have it. They actually just put it back on the menu December 3rd. And the cool thing that we're doing about this is we're introducing something called Memopoly. So stay with me for a second. Y'all all remember back in the day when you would go to McDonald's and play the Monopoly game from them, right? You'd order a soda, you'd order some fries, and you'd get the peel off stickers there. And you'd collect all 3 of a certain color, and then you'd win a prize. Well, we're doing that same concept, but we're using memes instead of properties. And if you collect all the same colors, we're giving away some pretty gnarly prizes. So for example, if you collect the 2 blue, the dark blue properties, which is typically Boardwalk and Park Place, we're calling that, right, Doge and Shiba Inu. You collect both those NFTs, you're going to win a Tesla Model 3, right? If you collect all the greens, we're going to do a Rolex, right? There's a lot of great projects in here, some MacBook Pros, a bunch of gaming rigs, ton of Apple products. Someone actually already won a cruise valued at $3,500. That's if you collect all of the railroads. And they were super jazzed about it. They just wanted to keep their prize in Solana. So we sent that over to him. I would recommend checking this project out. I think they're doing something really, really unique. I am an ambassador of the project, right? I'm on the team. Here's some of the NFTs that you get, which are, like, again, awesome. So check them out on Twitter. They are McRib_meme. They got a link tree here. If you click this, you can kind of get access to everything, right? You can check out their website, their Twitter, their Telegram. You can actually buy on Jupiter as well. And then here they are on Launch My NFT. They've actually done, like, really well. They've almost sold 5% of their NFTs. They've been around for like a week or two, right? And these are also really, really fair price, right? If you zoom in, it's 1/3 of a SOL, and you can win some awesome, awesome products. So check them out. They're McRib on Solana. If you look at them on Twitter, they're McRib_meme. I think they got something really, really cool going on here. But just to wrap up, I'm super bullish about Bitcoin here in 2025. I think this is really the start of where we start to take off. We're following pace right where we need to be. We have a big FOMC meeting, gosh, just like a couple days, this Wednesday, and then obviously Trump getting inaugurated. So if you guys like this video, this is actually like my first crypto YouTube video. Give me a like. Let me know in the comments, like, what do you guys want to see? I've been in crypto for way too long, and I figure this is like a hobby of mine. I'm gonna start making some dope videos. So give me a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think we should follow next, and I will see ya.